and welcome to Main Street Live. I'm Teresa.
And I'm Mike.
Thanks for sitting down with me.
Right?
I really appreciate it.
Not a problem.
So we have been gone for a couple weeks, and we just took some time off after the holidays, and we're back in the swing of things, and so you will be starting to see us every Wednesday at 12:30. We have so many things that are happening, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about one of them?
I think the biggest thing, the closest thing that Main Street has coming up is the Comedy Night. It's March 9th. Tickets are on sale. You can go to mainstreetamherst.org/tickets/. We have a Facebook giveaway that we're doing, so we have all the people who are entered into that in this little basket here, and we're going to pick a winner of a pair of tickets to the Comedy Night. It features Mike Polk Jr., who is a local Cleveland comedian who's pretty big in the area. Chris Harvey, who's returning from last year, he's going to be our MC, and he'll have a space in the lineup as well.
Yeah.
Then Mary Santora, who is occasionally on at Alan Cox Show on WMMS in the afternoon.
We have a great lineup. I'm
And
really
then
excited.
Liz Blanc is going to start us off, and I believe she's a teacher by day and a comedian by night, and she is hilarious.
Ooh, she lives two different lives.
Right.
Ooh, cool. Another addition to the comedy club this year is that we will have beer and wine.
Yes.
So we've always had like a wine cooler, but this year we stepped it up a notch and we are going to be offering wine. So really excited about that. And we want to thank our sponsors.
Yep.
And so we have James Yorks, architect. We have Scott Chacho, Allstate Insurance.
And Watson Wellness.
And Watson Wellness. We want to thank all three of them for being a sponsor of this event. It's so important to have the sponsors to help us with our events. So thank you. And if you're interested in being a sponsor, let us know. It's not too late. You'll have your name up on the screen that night so everyone can see that you were a sponsor. We'll mention your name that
Pretty much
evening.
Anytime we talk about Comedy Night, we mention our sponsors.
Yeah. And the next meeting for the committee, if you'd like to attend,
is tomorrow morning at 8:30 at Arabica. It's not going to last more than an hour because everybody's got to get to work and do other stuff as well. So stop by Arabica.
Wait.
What?
People do other things?
You don't.
Oh, well, I just wanted to clarify that.
The rest of us do.
Oh, okay, great. So we have a lot of other things that are going on as well. We started selling a basket bingo, which will be on Sunday, April the 16th? 14th, sorry. It's
day before tax day.
It's Palm Sunday, so that will be at the Amherst Eagles, and we want to thank the Amherst Eagles because they were a huge help with this event and really gave us some money, sponsorship, so thank you to them. Pete Dunskin, I think is his last name, he was really helped, so thank you so much to Pete and everybody over there at the Amherst Eagles. We appreciate that.
That sounds like it's going to be a really fun event.
It is. It's the first time. I'm not a bingo person, so I really don't know what I'm doing. I just know bingo. Don't be laughing. And so we're excited about that. If you're interested for the Comedy Night tickets or even the basket bingo, those tickets you can purchase online at mainstreetamherst.org, and just look for the little tab at the top for tickets, and you can purchase your tickets right there. They're both $30 for the comedy show, and $30 for basket bingo. So I think that's all we'll talk about today. We have many things going on. So we'll talk about more things next Wednesday.
Do we want to pick our winner?
No, we're not picking the winner until the end.
Oh,
That way
okay.
it makes them watch the whole
Gotcha.
thing. Because we want them to learn about our guests here.
Exactly. Good idea.
So we have some guests with us today. We have Dave. And do you want me to mention your name? Lori? So they are here today, and they are representing the Lion and the Leo clubs.
Correct.
So thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having us.
So tell us a little bit about the Lions, so people that don't know.
Sure. Well, to give you an overview of the Lions, the international organization started back in 1917. There were a lot of business clubs going around, and this Chicago businessman decided that the business community should give back to the people in the community and formed a service organization. And they called it the Lions Club. It quickly took off, the idea, and spread across the country. And it became an international organization with Canada and then on to other countries. We actually held an international convention in our area back in 1925 at Cedar Point. And Helen Keller was the featured speaker.
No way.
And at that time, that's when Lions...
I didn't know. She's
Yeah.
laughing at me. I had no idea.
Everyone has that reaction.
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, if you go to Cedar Point, there's a place in the park that has a plaque of Helen Keller there and talks about her speech. And and she addressed the Lions and challenged them to be Knights for the Blind. We took up the mantle, and that became our main cause, our main mission, and we are involved in that now. The Amherst Lions Club formed in 1951, so we've been around for about 60, 70 years almost now. And we are involved in a lot of the vision-related projects. We collect eyeglasses. Everybody probably knows about the Lions Eyeglass campaign. In fact, we have a collection box at Main Street office. If you have any used eyeglasses, feel free to stop by there. Also, the Amherst Public Library. Some of the local eye doctors in town also have collection boxes. And we give those to the Optometric Club at Ohio State University, and they go on missions to third world countries. They categorize the glasses and clean them up and use those glasses and give them to the people in need who otherwise would be able to afford eyeglasses. And they,
Nice.
So that's where the eyeglasses go. We also help out individuals in our community, for those who might not be able to afford to have an eye exam or get eyeglasses. We provide that service for them. We help pay for that if there's somebody in need for that.
So how does somebody get a hold of you if they're in need?
Well, they can contact us directly. Go to our Amherst Facebook page. Lori here, our president, she supervises our Facebook page there. So you can reach out to us through there. The school nurses, they know about us, and or even a local eye doctor in town would be able to refer an individual to us. And we work with the local eye doctors in town to help with the offset the costs for free eye exams and eyeglasses. We also do vision screenings for young children, and Lori here has a device that we do our vision screenings with, and it's called a Plus Optics machine, and it's a very user-friendly device that has a nice smiley face on it. And we go into the schools every year now. We started a couple of years ago, and like this past year we serviced 205 first graders, as well as almost 100 kindergarten students at their orientation. And this will, in a matter of seconds, it only takes like 2 or 3 seconds to do a complete reading to detect if the child has some kind of vision problems, whether it be nearsighted, farsighted, or a variety of others. And it prints out the eye exam, and then the parent can take that reading to their local eye doctor.
Very nice.
But it's an early detection device to help prevent more complications down the road.
Nice.
So we also provide vision enhancing equipment like Braille readers and such for students in need in our schools. And so those are some of the things we do on the local level. On a more regional level, we've helped fund the Lions Vision Clinic that's located in Lorain at the Lorain Health and Dentistry building. All the Lions clubs in our area help to
did not know that existed either. Interesting.
Yeah, that.
I'm off for 2 days so far, because every time you learn something new, you're off 1 day, so that's 2.
So that helps the individuals that throughout the county and beyond that don't have the resources. They can get care there for vision, for their vision needs. And on a more national, international level, we help fund the Ohio State Eye Research Center, which was instrumental in coming up with systems to help prevent blindness, and we also work on a national campaign. It was called Sight First, which for just a pill that was developed for a cost of $6 per dose, it helped almost eradicate river blindness, which affected individuals in South America and Africa and in the poor countries there, a parasite that they would get from the drinking water and eventually lead to blindness.
Wow.
So we're all over the place on
You
that.
are. That's great. It's great.
But we do more than just the eye care and helping the blind. Right now we're involved in a project with the other Lion clubs across Lorain County called Project Lifesaver. And you're familiar with that.
I am.
And this is a program that we are helping those who might have mental issues, dementia, Alzheimer's, or individuals with autism, young children that have autism that have a propensity to wander away. And through the various law enforcement agencies in the county, we provide wristbands that have a transmitting device. So should they wander away, the law enforcement agencies have the receiver device that would help locate these individuals in just a matter of a few minutes. What used to be someone wanders away from home, it might be hours, even days before they can find them. And with this device, they can track them down in as little time as 15 to 30 minutes once they're notified of their disappearance. So these are things that we're very excited about, and right now we have 24 individuals in the county that are using this.
But I think that's a great thing. I mean, dementia is so prevalent, and people talk about it more and more all the time, and you can't be with that person all the time, so it's nice for someone that, an older couple or, whatever, that they have one of those just in case that happens. So that's so nice that you guys are doing that. I think that's another great thing. Your organization does a lot of things I did not realize. It's great.
One of the things that we're very excited about is we sponsor the Leo Club at the high school. And the Leos are very active and giving back to the community as well. One project that they just finished up with is Bags to Benches. And this was a program where they were collecting used plastic shopping bags. And we had one of the collection sites at Main Street, and with your help there, they were able to reach their goal. They collected 500 pounds of shopping bags, and from that, from the recycling efforts through a company called Trex, which makes the composite wood materials, they're going to give us a free park bench, and the Leos are going to donate that to the high school. And they plan on continuing with this program and maybe donate benches throughout Amherst.
That's great. And didn't they reach that goal sooner than they thought?
Yes, they had a 6-month time limit in order to reach that goal, and they did it in a little over 3 months.
So it goes to show you how many people are using those plastic bags. And it's not just the plastic bags though too, so the next time that they do it, so people know, it's not just the plastic bags, it's also the plastic that goes around your toilet paper, your paper towels, things like that. Like if you buy a big bulk of, water bottles and tissue, if you get it from like Sam's Club or Costco, those whatever, it's all that stuff. You don't realize how much you really do have in your household until I started collecting it for them. I'm like, wow, I have that. Wow, I have that. You just don't realize it, and all the bags you get from the grocery store. So, is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, we have one of our fundraisers that we have every year. It's called Bowling for Sight. We've been doing it for 26 years, and this is a fundraiser that we do to help fund our projects. And we're having that at Redmond's Lanes on March 24th, a Sunday. So we've been contacting area merchants to see if they are interested in sponsoring a lane or donating door prizes or fielding a bowling team.
Oh,
so
nice.
Anybody that's interested in that, they can contact us through our Facebook page.
Okay.
But a lot of members of the community know the Lions for our Easter egg hunt.
Yes.
And the Leo Club and the Lions put that on every year. We've been doing that for about a dozen years now. Oh, much longer than
It's
that.
at Maundy, right?
Yeah, it's at Maundy.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for over 20 years, actually. And That's going to be held on the Saturday before Easter on April 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And we have the Easter Bunny there, and we have 10,000 eggs for everybody to scramble and find. So.
Is there an area for my age?
No.
That's just not right. You know, I like candy too.
We'll save you an Easter egg.
Oh, thank you. Well, thanks for being with us today. And gosh, I learned a lot. I hope everybody out there learned a lot about the Lions and the Leos. And I will tell you that I've been to the Leos and talked to them this year, and there's a lot of kids from the Amherst High School that are involved. So it's really nice to see all the young kids that are involved in the program. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we're very excited. We have 45 members in the club this year, and they're a very dynamic organization. They do a lot of things in the community. We're very proud of them.
Great, well thank you. I just want to mention a couple other things about Main Street Amherst. I want to let everybody know that next Wednesday we're having a community gathering at Main Street for 1 hour, 5:30 to 6:30. If you're interested in suggesting a new event for Main Street to do, or if you'd like to help with an event, enhance one of the events we do, if you could come next Wednesday, which is I think is the 27th, it is, and that will be from 5:30 to 6:30, and we will talk about basket bingo later. We won't hold everybody up. Maybe I'll let Lori, she's not speaking, but I'm going to let her pick the winner who's going to win 2 tickets to the comedy show. We had a little thing on Facebook, and so these are the people that did the things that they needed to do, and we're going to let her pick a winner for the 2 tickets. And the winner is?
Joy Marie.
So Joy Marie is the winner. Thank you so much, and we'll see everybody next Wednesday. Have a good week.